Hi, good evening. This is the voice of many, and it's nice talking to you again. Should I apologize for not dropping an episode last week? Or I don't even know. I'm actually very sorry. I got busy and I was a bit down, so I couldn't record or drop anything. But, the next few months is going to be interesting, and maybe next episode I'll be dropping a video. So please watch out for the new YouTube channel so you can check out videos from podcast. And today, oh god, today, we're talking about LGBTQ. Yeah, and LGBTQ is an acronym that stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer. So it's more of the homosexual and heterosexual world. So okay. I'm just gonna be answering just two questions. I feel like people ask most times about this LGBTQ and how you can go about it, and what I understand and what I just know about LGBTQ. So the first question is Christians asking how do they respond when someone in their life tells them that he or she is a gay. First, you take your cue from Jesus, because Jesus don't avoid sinners. He ministered grace and compassion to them. So without compromising, you have to find a way to understand your gay friend's feeling. You have to know why they are like that. Are they comfortable with their gayness? Are they bewildered? Are they resentful? Are they doing it out of revenge? Is that why are they like that? Why are they wired that way? And there's something you need to understand about these people is that when you understand why they're behaving like that, there's a way you can work with them. The thing is, you can't change them. You can't change their minds or their feelings. That's just them. So the only thing you can is this: you can pray for them. You can try to understand where they are coming from. So there's a way you're tailoring your advice, your talks towards that angle. You're not pressing them to repress their feeling, but because there's a way you can talk to people and to just look up and not tell you anything again. And that way you will not be able to administer any grace to them. So you're not judging them. You're not coming from a point of judgment. And you need to act normal around these ones. Not saying, I don't know how you gay people do this. I'm not saying we should be tender. We should overlook things. You are soft on the person, not on the sin. Yes, emphasis on soft on the person, not on the sin. Because yes, truthfully speaking, the Bible says that it's an abomination. So there's no two ways about it. There's no two feeling. There's no Jesus was love or something. So it's the fact that you're soft on the person and not on the sin. And you can't just say you're trying to fix them, because it does not work that way. So as a friend to these ones, you need to have a tender heart and a winsome spirit. You need to be able to talk to them, and you get to understand why they're like that, why they act the way they do. Makes me remember that book, Why People Act the Way They Do. Yeah, so you have to know why they act the way they do. For example, I have this gay friend, and he was telling me that he became gay because when he was young, he went to visit a friend. No, his mom dropped him at a neighbor's place, and both the mother, the neighbor herself, and her two daughters forcefully had sex with him, and he just felt like he hated ladies. And it was not really traumatizing until he went to school. He went to a boarding school, and then he felt like, guys, he looks feminine. Actually, my friend looks feminine. He looks like a princess. I tell him that every time. It's funny because he actually has a feminine feature. So they started calling him, the female part of the gay world. It's for lesbian. I can easily transfer and say, okay, the person is this third, but I don't really know much about the guys. I only know about the ladies part. So yes, it was the feminine part of the gay world. So they started asking him out, and with time he just wanted to try. Let me see, I don't even like ladies anyway, and that was how he got lured into this, and it's just like that. And yes, it's cool with me sharing this. Yes. So I just want to say that if you don't get to understand this story, if I'm not telling you this, maybe you just hear that okay, this guy is a gay, you just be like, so of all the ladies in this world, you just say anybody to like, you just somebody you want to sleep with, it's only guy and guy. Are you normal? But when you listen to this, you feel this compassion of okay, I understand that if those three wicked people didn't do this to you, you will not be like this. So there's a way you want to come in to be like, not all ladies are like this. Not all women have the mind of raping you. I'm your friend. I've been your friend for 2 years. Did I ever touch you? No, I didn't do that. There's a way your characters will administer grace to these ones that you're not judging them. You're not coming from the point of even do. She made me to I went through something like that, and yeah, people do that. Like okay, for example, I have this lady and she's bi and she likes both guys and ladies. So, and she was like, it's because she was molested when she was young. And then one day I was just thinking that if it's because she was molested when she was young, why am I not bi? Wasn't I also molested? How come I am not bi? I mean, what do you mean you were molested? So that's why you are bi. Okay. But then I thought about it that not everybody reacts to things the way you do, and some things just happen to you for some reasons. Maybe just to understand these ones, maybe so that I can be able to say, you see, I didn't turn out that way, and understand that I'm not you and you're not me. But that means there's a chance that you can actually not like two people, and you can actually just like those that you're supposed to like. The chances that you can be normal, not saying that they're not that abnormal though, because you can't be saying those things to these ones. It's that touchy. Sincerely, if you see these ones, it's like, and some of them know that what they're doing is wrong. They need someone to comfort them, understand them, and talk to them. So when you start going to them with judgment of you're a sinner, you're going to die, you're going to perish, my God, it does more harm than good. And trust me, nothing could ever come out from judging people. So you need to understand their backstory and why they act the way they do. That's one. Then another question people tend to ask is once a gay always a gay? Would God ever forgive me? This is the last question. I'm only answering two. I don't know if I'll be doing another episode on this, but for now, I just want to talk about this stuff now. So, once a gay, actually, according to psychology, is always a gay. They say that, because me, I don't believe it. So I'm going to come from there, and they say before I say what me I believe. They say that once you're a gay, it's always difficult for you to unlike maybe a guy or maybe a girl the same gender that you like. It's always difficult for you to unlike. Yes, you might walk into the grace, but they said you find it difficult to actually like the opposite gender. It's difficult to actually like them, and the fact that you might not necessarily be going that way again, but one way or the other, it's just like saying you tasted sex at a very early age and you wanted to start doing it. Maybe you stopped because yes, you now walked into Christ and you know it's wrong, but at some point in your life you already know what it feels like, and so it might run through your mind. Maybe the best one you ever had, maybe the way it feels or something might actually run through your mind, although you might not be doing it. So psychology says that once it gets always gay. But for me, I don't know, I don't think so. I feel like if you've walked into grace and when you walk into grace, yes, it doesn't. I want to push this out that not even talking about LGBTQ now or the queer world. I want to say that once you give your life to Christ, it does not automatically erase the feeling of what maybe you used to have dirty thoughts. It does not automatically erase that, because the Bible says that it's Romans chapter 12, yes, if I'm correct. It says that constantly renewal of your mind, yes, transforming, constant renewal of your mind. Try to paraphrase, I can't remember how it is written. So it's like a renewal of your mind, yes, transforming your spirit, something along the lines. Yes, renewal of your mind. Yes, I'm sure of that. Yeah, renewal of your mind. So I'm like, it is something you do consistently. It's something you ask the Holy Spirit to help you with. It's not that maybe you give your life to Christ today, the dirty thoughts just automatically disappear. Or really, it doesn't. So that's the only way I can say I I can concur to psychology saying once a gay is always a gay, because it does not mean the feelings automatically disappear. But with thorough renewal and transformation of your heart, it is possible that you like maybe the opposite gender. Yes, the opposite is possible. It's very, very possible. Although some of them might want to say, okay, I'm not getting married again, but it's very, very possible that you ungay yourself, if that's the word. So I don't think once a gay is always a gay. And then, can God ever forgive you? Yes. God forgives us. God is love, and in His love is why, even that's why I'm saying we should not judge this one, because God does not hate them. He hates the sin but does not hate the person. He hates the sin but does not hate the person. So God is love. Immediately you give your life to Christ, you've walked into the love. And if you consciously and you are conscious about the fact that you want to renew your mind and all of this, the Holy Spirit will definitely help you. Yes. So to me, once a gay is not always a gay, although it will take time, and yes, God can forgive you. So I just want to say that I noticed that, I think, was it last month? May, yes, was their Pride month. They post all sort of things. I saw some stuff on Twitter. They were like, okay, Jesus Christ doesn't judge. Why are Christians judging them? They were trying to say that Jonathan and David's relationship was that of intimacy, but it was brotherly intimacy. I don't know why I even need to say that. I don't know why people are twisting that though. It's not even rhyming. If you want to twist anything, twist something that will at least make us confused. It's not even rhyming. It's not. So and then I just want to say that if you find anyone around you that you think is gay or less, and please don't assume. See that assumption thing? I don't know. Somebody did that to me last year and I was pissed. I just heard of it this year. The person was like, the reason why I avoided you was because I thought you were a lesbian. Are you kidding me? You thought? Couldn't you have asked me? Would it kill you to say? I don't know. You might feel like I'll take offense, but I think it's better than just assuming. And your assumption is not your personal assumption. It's you telling people that you think. Now, if anybody's thinking that, oh, this person is actually less, excuse you. You're supposed to actually ask. So if you think it's rude, keep your assumptions to yourself. Don't go spreading things, because this one's it's not funny. It's just like me saying I think you're a thief. Even if you're a thief, you need to defend your dignity now. So it's wrong. No, don't do that. Don't do that, please. So, and these ones are, I'm sorry I'm saying these ones because I'm about to correct that. These ones are not these ones. They are human like us. So they're like your brother, they're like your sister, they're like your friend. So it case they are going through this. It's like going through, because I feel like most of them, 90% of them have a backstory to it. Some are just experimenting. Some grew up in that environment, and I think it's a story to imagine you grow up where you have a dad, and maybe they did artificial insemination or adopted you. You can never be inclined to. You will just be inclined to that world, because even if you're not gay or lesbian yourself, I don't know if you've seen Grownish. Even if you're not gay or lesbian yourself, but you don't judge them, you see it as normal. Not that you're supposed to judge them too, but you see it as normal, and something you see as normal you cannot change. That's just it. So yeah, it's also a story on its part. So please try to understand people, even beyond this. Try to understand people, try to see why they act the way they do, so that you know how to behave around them, how to come in, not just judging people. Not everybody smiling is actually happy, and not everybody so playful like this one is never serious. Actually to have a sweet childhood. Some people have painful past, and through the love of God they've come into the fact that they're not supposed to live in the past, and that's why they're like that. So don't go triggering people's past just because you want to feel good or just hurt them on purpose. And I'd like to say that some people don't like it when you open their things outside. Yes, I mean, somebody literally came to confide to you that yes, I'm lesbian or I'm gay, and you did not even bother to ask. It's just like this recording I'm doing. I actually asked my friends, can I say this? And they were cool with it. And so it's not you just going out and just telling everybody, I think this person is lesbian. Because I'm still pissed about that thing. I don't know why. It really pains me. But broken heart and contrite spirit, as my friend used to say. And there's nothing I can do about it. I don't really want to approach the person because I don't know how I'm going to put it and not mention that person's name. It be that he only told that particular person. I'm not going to confront this person, but put the other person in a I don't know, uncomfortable situation. So I'll just leave it be. But that's about me. So please, let's just watch the way we act around people. And I also like that people know more about these ones. Yes. I also want that people know more about this world, the LGBTQ, the rainbow world. They call themselves the rainbow world. I don't know, the rainbow is God's sign of, oh my god, I don't want to start with that, but please, yeah. They call themselves the rainbow world, so yes. I don't want it to be that we don't know much about it. It's what we know, we can understand, we can advise and talk to people about. You don't know about it, you definitely judge it because you don't know. You don't know how to come in. So I like that people, not to the point that you want to become like them, but to the point that you want to understand why they are like that. Check it. Like, no more, do your research. Just go online, ask questions, read books about it. But be careful if you're not really strong in the art. Because yes, when I used to read novels, I came across some books. I don't know what part then. They were just giving me books that talked about girl, and at some point, oh my god. See, the story is for another day, not today. I don't know what was going on with me at some point, and so if you're not actually strong, do not try it. So if you're strong enough to go into it, to see why these people are like this, why they do this, why we are calling them these people because we feel like they're not normal, why we are the normal ones, even guiding yourself with scriptures, with research, where it started from, how everything is, it will do you a whole lot of good, and you'll be able to even impact the society at large. Anywho, have a nice week, a nice weekend also. Take good care of yourself, and do not forget the place of prayer and the place of study. And yes, if you're listening to this podcast, I would like to ask the question: what do you think is the exact replica or exact model for Christian fashion? That's one. Then two, what do you think is the impact of culture on Christianity or on religion in general? Christianity. Those two questions. I'd like to see the answers. If you can put it in the comment section. If you want to reply me personally, anyhow, I just want to see the answers, because next 2 episodes is going to be talking about fashion and the impact of culture on our religion, and which is Christianity as a lifestyle. So I like to see people's question, what people know about this, so that I get to know, what exactly you're expecting from that particular episode. So be good, have a nice day, and have a nice weekend. So bye bye.